Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Nemanja Matic, is a beacon of stability, Peter. His role is to keep the team's overall shape and balance and ensure that defensive stability when a lot of players around him will be looking to get forward.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Lewandowski. He's cut it out. Vitinha looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. And a chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vitinha plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Georgia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Xavi. And he welcomes it in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Çalhanoğlu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Matic. Bischa. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's Zanetti. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Vitinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance! And a neat finish! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Sufal. Now Visca. Sufal. Matic. Xavi. Diouf. Calhanoglu. Son Heung-min looking to receive it in space. He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Xavi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Xavi. Diouf. There's the shot! And he's done it! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona leading now. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sabitzer. And here's Lewandowski. He is just caressing the ball. It's a goal kick. And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now there's a fine ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Vitinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Georgia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Gerrard. This looks promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
This is a promising build-up. Played out towards the right wing. Bischa. And it's a foul. To Matic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Sabitzer. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So we have movement on both
Robert
benches.
Lewandowski. Number 10. Sabitzer. Number 17. Çalhanoğlu. Number 8. Matic.
Modric.
Number 11.
Picked out brilliantly.
Fischer.
He's having a
On
pop.
the field.
Oh, it's hit the
Number
post.
23. Number 13.
Well, that was well positioned and well
Number
pinched.
14,
They can't hurt with their
Modric.
backs to goal.
Number 4. Steven Donzi.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Substitution.
Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Modric, spread it left. Swings, there's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Mendes. And this is Xavi. Xavi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Can he get it through?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's in a great position here. Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute
Modric.
at a time.
Great vision. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And we're done. Georgia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So it's away we go then. Gilberto is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, they're arranging.
Goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's Goulet. Looking for the run. Arda Goulet. Stood up well to him there. And this is Schneider. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Aimed at the far side. Grimaldo. For Matic. Sabitzer. Chelhanoglu. Sabitzer. Now Visca. Gilberto. Matic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chiellini. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Goulet. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gilberto. Georgia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Goulet does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shapes to shoot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gilberto. And it's Matic. And Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. Foot in. Now they can break here. Goulart charging forward, the ball at his feet. Goulart cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Gilberto stood his ground strongly. Well-timed, excellent interception. Goulart spread it left. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. Silvestre in towards the back stick. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Matic. Grimaldo. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Gilberto. Now Visca. Matic. Marquinhos. Marquinhos. And it's Grimaldo. Çalhanoğlu. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, this is a great position. Spread out to the left. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That has not gone well. Sabitzer for Çalhanoğlu. Matic. Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. Son Heung-min wants to run onto this. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Matic. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Can he get it through? That is lovely. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Çalhanoğlu really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Grimaldo. Wriggles his way through. Pepe gets across to intercept that. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
I'm afraid to tell you
the first half compared with your expectation?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Marquinhos. Oh no, this does not look good. Rizal. Cross goes in there. Grimaldo getting this one clear. He's on it, can he get away? The referee has given a corner. Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Sabitzer. Van Dijk. And it's Grimaldo. Çalhanoğlu. And Son Heung-min. There's the crossfield ball. And he cuts out the supply. Rizal. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Tries to pass it through. They continue each to cancel the other out. Yamal. He's found some space. Incoming delivery. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Yamal. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Marquinhos. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Gilberto. Now it's Visca. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Driving on and making good progress. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Marquinhos. Matic. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min. Çalhanoğlu. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Space for him to turn and look. Gilberto.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. Visca. Aimed beyond the defence. Chiellini wins the duel this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gilberto has it out wide and it's impressive jump. It's a goal. And that could well be the winner.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So we have
Matic.
movement on both benches.
Number 10.
So we have the
Sabitzer.
first goal.
Number
It's so often the
17.
case with goal scorers,
Çalhanoğlu.
little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Van Dijk. Number 20, Gilberto. Coming on the field, number 4, Steven Zonzi. Number 13, Ausnes. Number 14, Modric. Number 7, Blind. Number 77, Zappacosta. Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Georgia are looking to go forward now. And it's Vitinha. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's there to clear it. Georgia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Serginho. Pele. Tries to cross. And it's hoisted clear. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Zappacosta. Georgia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Muslera gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Fenerbahce really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And time is up. Georgia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, where can I start? There's so much to admire in this team and how they went about things, very tidy and yet retaining all the necessary battling qualities you want from a team.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff getting forward. Pass is just off target.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
In towards the back stick, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi, driving on and making good progress. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Now it's Visca. Gilberto. Sabitzer. Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Georgia have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cruyff has the space to scheme. Cleared away. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Grimaldo. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's cut it out. Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Here's a shot! Oh, off the bar! Visca. And that is a little undercooked. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come. Real chance! Goal, Italy! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Italy are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Lewandowski. Son Heung-min, now the cross. That's a decent clearance. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Matic. Sabitzer receives it in a good position here. Sabitzer! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now then, the ball's come loose. Grimaldo. Backward it goes. He's having a pop! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Grimaldo promptly onto that, and that is that.
Georgia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Gilberto. Now Visca. Sabitzer. Distributed tidily. Gilberto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, well measured. And this is Cruyff. Van Dijk. And it's Grimaldo. Gilberto. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Georgia go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for options for movement.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Grimaldo.
Georgia have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Visca looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That was lovely, that.
Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Almost an hour gone. Grimaldo. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 21, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Sends it crossfield.
In campo per il numero 5,
Tries to play it through.
Il numero 25.
And it's hoisted clear. Aims beyond... Oh, what has happened here? Grimaldo. Son Heung-min. And it's Grimaldo. Matic. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Bischa. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Good take, and the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hazard finding himself in space. And it's Veron. Marquinhos can get it clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's straight offside.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero
Van
9.
Dijk.
Messi.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Juan Sebastian Veron. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Il
Now
numero
Son
4.
Heung-min.
Il numero 14.
Ronaldo.
Lampard.
Great
Attenzione
vision.
al cambio.
Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Has to go back here, out towards the flank. Caught offside that time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Stood up well to him there. Grimaldo. Shifted upfield. And it's Grimaldo. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's a Boubacar.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nzonzi. And Grimaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
They'll have to settle for that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So it's down to business here.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Çalhanoğlu, Georgia do have a chance to counter here. And here's Lewandowski. Sabitzer. Gilberto. It's Sabitzer. Matic. It's Sabitzer. Now it's Visca. And it's Matic. And Grimaldo. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Son Heung-min, foot in. Totti. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Totti, lovely pass, but can he get there? Otto puts them all in. Son Heung-min. Grimaldo.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now Visca. Played out wide. Matic. It's Sabitzer. He's had a shot! They've scored! The first significant strike.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Georgia have fired themselves in front. Judge, surely! It's not an especially good pass, that. Gilberto. Georgia already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And it's Grimaldo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gilberto. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a fine interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neatly clipped into space. Muslera is there, and he can get that clear. Grimaldo. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Gilberto. And it's Grimaldo. And he's looking to catch him up. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And this is Lewandowski, out towards the flank. And here's Son Heung-min. That's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Sabitzer. Georgia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Showing great feet there. Gilberto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. Çalhanoğlu. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldo. Son Heung-min. For Matic. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Sabitzer! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Sabitzer is offering a wry smile there.
Odo. Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Georgia up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Georgia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Georgia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Great defending, strong and determined. Edmilson. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Sabitzer. That pass has been well intercepted. O'Reilly. Totti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Son Heung-min. Grimaldo. Now it's Lewandowski. Played backwards here. Some really good ball movement. And it's Matic. And the pass is intercepted. Georgia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, no joy this time. Çalhanoğlu.
The attendance for this match was 62,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. And he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. The Netherlands really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, well played. Sabitzer. Oh, good-looking ball.
Georgia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Sabitzer. Gilberto. Sabitzer. Pass somewhat off target. He's in a great position here. Quality ball. And it's Lampard. Schneider. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's where it came from. Matic gets it away. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Matic. Çalhanoğlu. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Half an hour gone in the second half. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Bischa. That is good alertness.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Marquinhos. Oh, they could be caught out here. To Matic. Sabitzer. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Grimaldo. Son Heung-min. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Lewandowski. Georgia, moments now away from seeing this one out. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Gilberto. And he skips past his man. Ball's out once more.
Georgia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Georgia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. So we're up and running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Son Heung-min. Sabitzer. Ronaldo. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ball's gone out of play. Marquinhos. Van Dijk. And it's Grimaldo. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! Off target by a whisker. Ruggeri. And it's McAllister. Now it's Dembele. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. McAllister. Nice control. De Bruyne. De Bruyne touches it back. Aims beyond the... And he shoots! And he's done it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Georgia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Timber's cross. And that has been cleared. It's run loose here. Played out towards the right wing. That's very neat. Plays it in low. Matic. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Visca. He is through here. It's Sabitzer. He's had it taken off him. Gilberto got a long way forward to join the attack. He's got away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Visca. He's in plenty of space here. And he knocks it clear. And it's Son Heung-min. Passes short and sharp. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Space for him to turn and look. Tacho calmly anticipates. Guardiola. Now he's got space here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Matic. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going forward.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Visca. Oh, super ball. Shot at goal! Van Dijk.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's McAllister. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Visca. Knocks it into space. And it's half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on to replace him is number 23.
Away we go again. Georgia decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. It is a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Georgia are looking to go forward now. Sends it crossfield. Son Heung-min.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Messi. Some resolute defending there. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Visca. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Son Heung-min! Georgia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Son Heung-min. Sabitzer. And here's Abubakar. He has found the way through. Big chance! No, that's just wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Pressing high and with purpose. Georgia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. Timber. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
Chance! Çalhanoğlu tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is ended up in no man's land. He's looking wide. Visca gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Great chance! And he's stuck it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. And this is a Boubacar. Now it's Visca.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Passing nice and neat. Looking to play him in.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nicely spread. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's found a way through. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's a Boubacar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
88 minutes is
Georgia get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Timber.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is a Boubacar. Now it's Son Heung-min. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us to... And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Georgia are looking to go forward now. And that's going right the way across. Grimaldo. Son Heung-min. Grimaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's made its way to him. That's tidy. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. And it's Kadiolu. And this is Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Grimaldo. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Matic. Xavi Alonso. Dembele. Georgia still without a single shot on target. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! In he goes again. Goal! Besiktas! And we have liftoff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Besiktas have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ibrahimovic constantly looking for the ball into the box. And he's got the beating of his man. Ibrahimovic, chance for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Ibrahimovic really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Van Dijk clears. Dembele. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Matic. Gilberto. And it's Matic. Sabitzer. Gilberto. Not the most accurate pass. Xavi Alonso. Grimaldo cuts it out. That has been slung wide. Grimaldo. Now it's Lewandowski. Son Heung-min gets into a good position.
Besiktas always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big. And the shot! Dembele! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Lewandowski! Oh, it rattles the bar. Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. Engages and forces him off the ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, perfectly measured that. Gerrard does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gerrard. And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquinhos. Donatoni. Kajolu
has been indicated.
Kajolu! Çalhanoğlu. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Information on our shuttle bus service.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Son Heung-min. Grimaldo. For Matic. Over to the right flank. And he's forced to go back. Grimaldo. And it's Son Heung-min. Çalhanoğlu. Donatoni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Donatoni does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Dembele. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Son Heung-min! Well, that is remarkable.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed at the far, towering header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Bischa. Sabitzer. To Matic. Grimaldo. Çalhanoğlu. Now then, the ball's come loose. Shot Lewandowski! Well, that is rather wayward.
Lewandowski clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Time and again they are repelled. Kadiolu. Gerrard. Sabitzer. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Lewandowski. Played out to the left flank. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That looks a good cross.
Georgia really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Grimaldo looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Son Heung-min looking to play him in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Kadiolu deals with that comfortably.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And this is Xabi Alonso. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. This might spell danger. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, that's been intercepted. Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Grimaldo. And it's Son Heung-min. Çalhanoğlu. Ibrahimovic. And it's Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Closing in on goal. Real chance! Goes looking wide. Bops him off in and wins back the ball.
Added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he finish? And that's in! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Score for Besiktas.
And that is that. Georgia have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Oh, what a mistake! Gets a good foot in there. Plays a sharp little ball here.
They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore, Peter.
Certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead.
Maradona! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. And we have our very first corner. Davids plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Çalhanoğlu. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gilberto picks it up out wide. And it's Son Heung-min. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Not the most accurate pass. That's tidy. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And it's Son Heung-min! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Visca. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Goes looking wide. Now it's Son Heung-min. Georgia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Valverde. Now it's Raul. And he's got... Raul! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So they have it all to do. And the finish! And it's in! Into the lead once more. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Son Heung-min. Grimaldo. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Played out towards the right wing. And that is expertly dealt with. Valverde. Now it's Lukaku. Now, can they get him away? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Valverde might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
And here's Maradona. Roberto Carlos running with intent. Gilberto. Now it's Visca. It's Sabitzer. Matic. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A temporary retreat here.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Matic. Gilberto. Sabitzer. And that is the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Georgia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second half is up and running. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Son Heung-min. Valverde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Sabitzer gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Grimaldo. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. Now it's Lukaku. Can he get it through? Sabitzer. Now it's Visca. Roberto Carlos. And this is Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Calhanoglu. That has been slung wide. Grimaldo. Passes short and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Makaleli. Here's Maradona. Tries to play it through. And the through ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. And he cuts out the supply. He's had it taken off him. De Ligt. He's shifting. He's had a shot! Makaleli. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Son Heung-min looking to play him in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's played it long. Valverde. De Ligt. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makaleli eases the ball away from him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Raul. He is through here. It's Raul! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Valverde. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Grimaldo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And shifted it to the flank. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. That's very neat. He's in a great position here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Grimaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. Sabitzer, Marquinhos. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was alert to it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Visca given the lift of his goal. Gilberto has it out wide and in space. And it's Matic. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. We are into overtime. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. We're up and running then.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, a very decent attempt. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Done delicately. That is a brilliant interception. Gilberto. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Batistuta. Chance, surely! And that has been knocked clear. Great chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Singa Chiang Rai United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Georgia have the chance to go the other way. Bischa. Neither side yet able to find the net. Aimed beyond the defence. Çalhanoğlu. Sabitzer. Gilberto. Sabitzer. And it's Matic. That's going wide left. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Somewhat off target. Robertson. Now Neymar. Singa Chiang Rai United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Space for him to turn and look. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Neymar looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho plays it in. Marquinhos gets it away. Çalhanoğlu. Grimaldo. And he's forced to go back. Chooses to go cross-field. Gilberto pinches it off him. Duke, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Sabitzer.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Maradona. And he's picked it up out wide. And across it goes. And that should get the job done. Bischa. And he's gone searching cross-field. Georgia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Lahm. Out of play for a throw. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And here's Maradona. Now this could be a chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gilberto. And it's Matic. Son Heung-min. Van Dijk. Matic. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Bischa. Gilberto. It's Sabitzer. He's played it back. Oh, delightful ball. Lahm. Singa Chiang Rai United do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Batistuta. Maradona. He's having a pop! No, just not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
Grimaldo. Marquinhos. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the... And the shot! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Georgia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he's gone backward here. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Sabitzer. Batistuta. Lahm. Maradona in acres of space out wide.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Gilberto. Georgia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Sabitzer. Now Visca.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
60 minutes played. And he's in on goal! Oh, this is a great position. Maradona.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Matic. Number 11.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Georgia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Looking for a runner. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that was very necessary.
Chiang Rai really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Quick look, then plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now this could be a chance. Not the most accurate pass. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Elise. He has found the way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Çalhanoğlu does well to get it back. Georgia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Çalhanoğlu, Son Heung-min, Messi, spread to the right. And that has been knocked clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. And it's Nzonzi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
João Cancelo. Sabitzer. Sabitzer! It's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Great vision. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. No foul, says the referee. Here come Brazil on the counter. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. And a chance! Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Georgia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Inzaghi. Can he get it through? Cafu! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Çalhanoğlu. He has found a way through. Oh, cracking ball. There's the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Georgia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Knocks it into space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, nice touch. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's made its way to him. It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Çalhanoğlu. And he's gone backward here. He's played it back. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has been slung wide. Van Dijk. And here's Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Çalhanoğlu wants to run onto this. Kajolu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking tidy in possession. Great chance! Now who's... and again! And a neat finish! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Brazil cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Matic. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yamal. And the counter is on. Rijkaard.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Sabitzer. Plays the return pass. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the referee has blown for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Georgia are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Batistuta! And there's a goal! Brazil are back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Sabitzer. Çalhanoğlu, and he cuts out the supply. It's a good run down the right. And it's Messi. Sabitzer, played out towards the right wing.
Georgia really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Son Heung-min has it in a wide position, and he's managed to get free. Now he's got space here. That ball looks a good one. Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Brazil leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Inzaghi. Sabitzer. It's a good ball out wide. He's in a great position here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now there's a chance to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And he's stuck it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 5.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Big chance! Goal, Brazil! And they're back in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Brazil with the lead.
Georgia really might just end up kicking themselves off.
Real chance! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, good finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well,
he's having a hit! Brilliant by Totti! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Brazil visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
João Cancelo. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Modric. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, they could break here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. That's a throw. Great ball, can he finish? And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Georgia, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moment. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. So we're up and running. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Played out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's played in here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Xavi can get it clear. Bischa. Now it's Son Heung-min. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Grimaldo. Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Bischa. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get free. And he's in on goal. It's Eto'o! A real chance and a real let-off.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Sabitzer. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Sabitzer. And it's Matic. And Grimaldo. Georgia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Sabitzer. And it's Grimaldo. That is good progress on the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Sabitzer. Oh, well played, well played. Donnarumma clears. This looks promising. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Marquinhos. Sabitzer. And Marquinhos. Grimaldo. Son Heung-min. And it's Matic. Modric. For Matic. Distributed tidily. Pass somewhat off target. De Rossi can so cleverly bypass the press. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Matic. Van Dijk. And it's Grimaldo. And Grimaldo. Son Heung-min. Matic. That has been cut short. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Modric. Sabitzer. Now it's Visca. And this is Modric. Tries to pass it through. Crosses and a header! He's delivered all right! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Georgia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Messi. Now it's Hullet. And this is Eto'o. He's found some space. And the shot! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And if you do have a chance
Any thoughts
today,
on all this
please
so
take
far,
some
Jim?
time out to
Well,
give your
it's
support
been an
to our
intriguing
Better
watch.
Stadium Fund.
A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Second period then underway.
You can never be short of runners into space.
And the shot! Oh, off the bar! Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester United have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now it's Visca. Lucas Vazquez. And it's Matic. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Schneider does really well to win the ball there. Xavi. And here's Suarez. And that's a danger. Shoots! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
60,332.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Schneider, he's going for goal! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And he's heaved it away. And he's gone looking for safety. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Hakimi. That is good alertness. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Over to the right flank.
That's good play from him.
And the finish! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Bischa. It's Sabitzer. Now it's Schneider. Van Dijk. Sends it crossfield. Now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sabitzer. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Visca. Number 10. Sabitzer. Number
Grimaldo
8.
with the short one.
Matic. Number 14.
Lucas Vazquez receives it in a good
Number
position
6.
here.
Van Dijk. Coming on the field. Number 18. Number 13. Alsnes. Number 4.
Played out towards the right wing. Messi.
Number 15.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread neatly.
Blind.
Oh, outsmarting him this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pepe gets across to intercept that. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? Now it's Lucas Vazquez. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Marquinhos.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Grimaldo. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. That's where it came from. There you have it, the referee says that time is up. A good watch, a really good watch, both sides toiling to try.